All right, so these two problems, most of you guys didn't select these to go through with the class, so I'm going to go through this one a little bit slower. So for question one, we had 50 people play football or tennis. All right, then we have that 35 people play football. And then we have that 22 play tennis. And the answer, the question that they want us to answer is how many play both? All right, so this, something like this could show up on your test. So we need to draw our Venn diagram. And since our sets are football and tennis, the two circles I have will be labeled F and T. Right? They tell me that 50 people play football or tennis, so that means everyone plays football or tennis. There's no one that doesn't play either, so outside of these two circles will be 0. There's no one that plays neither. So if 50 people play football or tennis and 35 play football, if we subtract 35 out of the 50, because remember, every one of those 50 have to play one or the other, that means the remaining 15 people must play only tennis. So they go into this portion of the circle. And if 15 people only play tennis, and there's 22 that play tennis in total, 22 minus 15 is equal to 7. That means 7 play both. And if 35 play football and 7 play both football and tennis, 35 minus 7, that means 28 will play just football. So I know here it says how many play both, so 7 people will play both. And you could have just stopped once you figured this part out, but on your test you need to fill out every single part of this universe to get full credit. All right, so you will need to fill in everything. All right, if you have any questions, please just let me know. The next one, it was the number of elements that we have. So number, let me just use the abbreviation. So number of elements, total elements, is equal to 50. The number of elements in set A is equal to 40. The number of elements A union B complement is equal to 5. The number of elements in A intersect B is equal to 8. And the question that they want us to answer is how many elements were in set B or are in set B. So we can go ahead and draw our Venn diagram. And then we draw our two sets. Right, so we draw our two sets. Our sets are A and B, so we can label these A and B. This here, A union B complement, tells me any people who are not in A or B. So that means outside the two circles. So that means there's 5 people here. And if there's a total of 50 elements and 5 aren't in either, that means 45 people are in A or in B. So if 40 people are in A and 45 are in one or the other, that means 45 minus 40, that means 5 people are only in B. This tells me 8 people are in both A and B, so A can go there. And if 40 people are in A and 8 are in both, 40 minus 8 is equal to 32. That means 32 people are only in A. So when they say how many people are in B, they mean every single part of this circle B. So a lot of you guys on this question, you did one of the classes that you guys chose this question. You didn't solve it correctly because you only said 5, but it doesn't say how many are in only B. It's how many are in B total. So it's everything in that circle B. So 8 plus 5 is 13 because 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. So that means 13 elements in circle B. All right, that is it for this video. That's it for all the review ones.